Hello, sweet soul. How are you doing? Rendezvous Spiritual Apprentice here. The cards are already flying out. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with my lighting. So if I don't move, it's fine. It's just really... it does this, and I'm not sure why. So, I was drawn very much today to share some healing. I know that this year, and it hasn't been very long into 2022, that if you're watching this, you've been feeling some grief, some loss. It definitely can cross over from the previous years and being so close to a new year. With loss and grief comes feelings, pain, anger, sadness, tears. And I felt very drawn just to share today with you that that soul that you're thinking of, that person that you hold close in your heart and that you send positive intentions and love to, and you hope that they're doing well, and you hope that they're looking over you and that they're proud of you. I'm very much drawn to share what the universe has given, these 3 messages with you today. This is the Talking to Heaven deck, and it's James Van Prauggh. The bottom of the deck, which is a collective release and a collective share, is Tears Cleanse the Soul. And so in that collective message, I'm just going to write down a timestamp because I know some of you like to have timestamps. So the bottom of the deck, the collective message, before we get into the 3 cards that have come out, is Tears Cleanse the Soul. It takes a strong person. It takes a strong soul to express and share tears. If you cry, when you cry, it does not show weakness. We, as humans, and depending on your faith, were given the ability by God or a higher power to express the level and release tears from our soul. Tears cleanse you. Tears allow you to release toxins, upset, sadness, fear, anger. Tears allow you to cleanse and let go of anything that is weighing your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul down. If and when you cry, and someone does not accept that, someone does not understand the power of crying, know that that says more about them than you. Because this, sweet soul, is very important for day-to-day life, for grieving, for growing, for living. We were given the ability to cry for a reason. And in that reason, we find the acceptance to release what no longer needs to weigh us down. We can cleanse a lot and release a lot. It doesn't mean that you have to cry in front of people. It doesn't mean that you have to fight tears. It means that you are giving yourself permission to feel and permission to release, permission to cry. Grant yourself permission. Permission to heal. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There were 3 cards that came out when I was shuffling here. And these 3 cards, so here's card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. I know that it's nice to see them, so I'll spread them out over here in a second, but okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Now this is a collective reveal. It's from the Talking to Heaven. If you've been asking for a sign, if you've been asking for a message, if you've been asking for confirmation from your soul support team, when I refer to soul support team, it is a team of your loved ones, of souls that touched your life. And those souls can be animal or human. Those souls could have touched your life for one day, for 100 days, for many lifetimes. Embrace that what you're asking and the person that you've already thought of. This message is what you need to hear. You're more than welcome to choose 1, 2, or 3. You could choose number 2 and number 3. You could choose them all, or you could just sit and resonate, excuse me. Allow yourself. The throat chakra is telling me now that someone, you, need to listen to all of these messages and to take what resonates. Every card has a little peek of information for you that you've been asking about. And I'd love for you to share in the comments the one that really hits you in the feels the most. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to put down the timestamp. 2 was the bottom of the deck, 5 was 3 cards, and then we're gonna say 7 minutes is card 1. Okay, so just sit for a moment and breathe. Be open, accepting, and receiving to the messages that you need to receive. Card number 1. If you were drawn to this set of stairs and this open acceptance of the message from your soul support team, this card is telling you that the earth is our school. As we live here in this adventure that we call life, and we embrace everything that is happening, everything that is coming through, everything that we are exposed to, everything that we are experiencing, all the ups, all the downs, everything that is coming to fruition is part of our journey. It is part of our path. It is part of the process of living this life. When who you think of, your soul support team, left this plane, left this earth, everything that they learned in this lifetime and in past lives is at their fingertips to express and share with you in your journey, because you are still here on earth. You are still learning. The world is at your fingertips. Your resources are there, and your pages are still being written and still being turned. There are still many chapters for you to go through. Your earth is your school. So if you're asking for your best friend, for your brother, for your cousin, for your mother, if you're asking for a sign to know that you are being supported, that in this part of the journey that you are not alone, and that you are going through everything that you're supposed to be going through, and yes, you are growing through what you are going through. It's not easy, but learning as we go and embracing all of our lessons and blessings, you are becoming the best that you can be. You are evolving into everything that your soul support team knows you can be. Pay attention to the signs that are coming through. Numbers, synchronicity, very important. Pay attention to the smells that you're receiving, and pay attention to the dimes that you are finding, because all of these messages and signs are from your soul support team. They're from your angels, your guides, your loved ones. They are there supporting you every single step of the way. They're there to help you. You just ask and you shall receive. One of the number 1 spiritual laws is you must ask to receive. So you must be open, accepting, and receiving to your soul support team helping you. And when you make that acceptance and you ask for their assistance, It is magical what happens. Completely, utterly magical. The second card. If you are drawn to the second set of stairs with the open clouds of careness, this is for you to know that, yes, your best friend, your dad, your brother, your boo, they are not dead. And I know that that comes as a pretty big message and a pretty big statement. But let Spirit finish in explaining to you why. They may physically not be here. Yes, that is correct. You can't talk to them and hug them and eat with them. You can't dance and play the banjo and sing with them in the ways that you used to. You can't hang your stockings and laugh about the shenanigans as you toast each other on a winter's evening underneath only the moon because there's no power. But what you do have is that connection. You have the connection that they are always with you. Mentally, spiritually, they are connected in the mind, heart, body, and soul, deeper than one would ever think of in this existence. But you feel them. You know they are with you. You know that that is the sign that they would send you. You know that that is the smell that they have, and you know that that is the song that they used to dance with you. You know, you are trusting. It's hard. Grief is not easy, and grieving is never going to go away. But I can promise you that it gets easier to miss them because you know they're right with you. So know that this card, choice number 2, wants you to know that they may not be here physically, but they've never left. They've never gone, in a sense that they're not with you, helping guide you and protect you and love you and be proud of you and support you. And on the days when you feel it's like the footprints in the sand, know that that one set of prints is them helping you up, lifting you up, embracing you in this adventure we call life. The third card. Now, if you were drawn to the third card, this steps with the clouds, embracing the signs. This card wants you to know that yes, when you just asked for the confirmation that, well, I need to know that that's them. I need to know that those nature signs, I need to know the butterflies, the dragonflies, the cardinals, the birds. I need to know that when I see the cloud in the shape of a heart, I need to know that that's you in the sky with me all the time. Know that they do send you loving signs through nature. Know and trust that your instincts are completely true. Your instincts are showing you that these signs that you receive, whether it be, when I say nature, you could ask for a rainbow, for a beautiful, bright rainbow. But then you walk into your mom's best friend's house and there's a rainbow on a painting on the wall, and it's one that you've never seen of colors so beautiful before. Trust that the signs that you are open, accepting, and receiving to aren't always as you perceive them to come. Trust that your soul support team is going to give you what it is that you are asking for. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that it brought you some peace and some love, and to know that your soul support team is with you always. Embrace and know that you are never alone.